My dude. Is my stream working? I got a good Taiwanese cheeseburger. Wow, look at this. Authentic Chinese food. I mean, Taiwanese food. Fuck. Hey Proteus, I can eat whatever the fuck I want, you little fuckboy piece of shit, so why don't you just fucking end yourself? I hope this isn't a 10-minute stream. Well, you're in luck today, boy, because it's going to be like a 12-minute stream. I'm just at the airport before I get on my plane. Is my flight delayed? No. Rate your trip from a 1 to 10? I would give it a 9. I had a fun trip. What souvenirs did I get for Nathan? I didn't get him anything. I found some Star Wars toys in a little shop, but they were all like little bobblehead things. I don't think he would have liked them that much. Maybe I should have got him one to show him I was thinking about him, but I don't think he's like at that age where he gives a fuck about it yet. But yeah, I didn't see anything like that cool for him. Don't forget to give your Twitter and Facebook password to the TSA on arrival in the US. Why are you saying that? Have you traveled international before? I get grilled like really hardcore coming back from Germany. It's really irritating. We've never asked for my password before, but I remember on my way back one of the times, every time I come back from through Dusseldorf or whatever, from Krefeld, I get like grilled really hard. It's really awkward. Like they want to see like my Skype conversations and shit. It's really, really, really awkward. Is that a salad sandwich? Oh, it's got a lot of lettuce on it. I don't know why. I don't think I would give them my password. What would happen if you didn't? I really don't think I would want to give a random fuckboy in TSA my password to my Facebook, or I would have to like give them my 2-factor authentication too. What do they need to see your messages? Well, for me, they asked me, so after I told them what I did, they asked me who invited me, and then they wanted me to find my messages on Skype where Take invited me to Germany, and then they wanted to see us setting up the travel plans, and they wanted to see us confirming everything. Then they wanted to see the email of the hotel receipts and like the book. It was like really weird. I don't know. I really don't like. It feels really shitty because I feel like when I traveled, the only thing that I remember. For Korea, I think Korea was the first time I traveled international. Maybe I just got lucky, but the only thing I remember coming back from Korea was when you go through security coming back. Every time you'd give them their passport, they would say "Welcome home," and I felt like Cobb at the end of that dream movie Inception. And I was like, "Oh, cool! I'm back in my homeland," and they welcomed me back. That feels so nice. That's the only thing I remember. But now, but anytime I come back from Europe, like through like Germany or whatever. Did Germans want to see that, or American? It's like 50-50. Half the time I get stopped like coming back from Germany, like in Germany, and then actually I think it's always in Germany coming back to America. I don't know if it's ever been in America. No, once I'm in America, it's actually smooth sailing. You scroll through and it's fine. It's always when I'm entering like through security at in Germany. Is a flight straight to Omaha? Surprisingly, there's not very many flights that go from Taipei, Taiwan to Omaha, Nebraska. So no, I have a lot of flights right now. I go to SFO, and then from SFO I go to Denver, and then from Denver I go to... Omaha or whatever. For an airport scary? No, I don't think very many people are scary. I'll be streaming till tomorrow night. Yeah, I think I tweeted it. I'll probably be home in around 18 hours, I would imagine. What time is it right now in the US? Around 8 o'clock maybe? 8 or 9 o'clock? Am I flying coach? Yeah, I never spend a lot of money on traveling or hotels. What did you do all day yesterday? Normally I just hung out with people to talk. We made friends with Lily. The Charles dude was like really sick. I'm really glad I met that dude. Actually, I'm really sad I met that dude because I don't know if I'll ever see him again because he lives in fucking Taiwan. I remember when I saw his first tweet, the only tweet I knew about that dude is when he had a picture and he was like, oh, I know I look like a senpai here or whatever, and he's got like the 4 Asian chicks behind him and he's at the table, and I thought he was gonna be like a huge cringe lord, but he's actually like one of the cooler dudes I've ever met, I think. He reminds me a lot of New Salsa a little bit. Like he's like he did like not professional dancing, but I guess like semi-professional dancing and shit. It was like really chill, really socially aware. Never met a dude that danced that wasn't chill as fuck. I think that when you're in that kind of an environment, you just tend to be a lot more socialized. I think that this is oh man, I wish I would have streamed some of my conversation with Charlie. We talked about a lot of shit. I think that people view things as being like very mutually exclusive sometimes, and I don't think they have to be. I notice that like in gamer culture, like I'm a very social person. I really enjoy talking to people. I love talking to strangers. I like asking people questions, having them ask me. Like, that's a really enjoyable thing to me. I notice that a lot of people in gaming, for some reason, they think that, I don't know if it's like because they think they're in gaming, they don't have to socialize or don't need to be social, whatever. Like, it's really irritating. When I meet like a lot of people that consider themselves like geeks or whatever, like I'm probably a geek, right? I think I would consider myself a geek or a nerd, but that doesn't mean you have to be completely socially unaware, right? Or antisocial or not talking to people, whatever. Like, I feel like people box these things up and compartmentalize these things like way too much. Like, you can do multiple things, you know? Charlie said that he felt like the fighting game community was a lot more chill. Or let me back that up. He said that the Street Fighter community had a lot of like socially aware people. There were other games that he said maybe weren't quite as much, but like the Street Fighter community. Basically, anything that involved you like having to go to like an arcade and shit, those people tended to be a lot more kind of socialized and whatnot. Does Destiny talk fast? It sounds smarter? No, I talk because I have things to say and I want to say them. I'm sorry. So anyway, as I was saying, my trip in Taiwan was very enjoyable. I really liked the time that I spent here. I don't understand how those two statements connect, Aaron. Did I learn any Chinese? I've got shishi. Just for thank you. That's the only thing I know. Does Destiny talk slow because he's retarded? Something bad as fuck. You have sick blackmail. I blackmail everybody, dude. Blackmail this whole fucking community. Does being surrounded by people who don't speak your native language make you feel lonely? No, I'm not in particular. I don't like talking to people. I don't know. Clinically depressed, or was he just really down a lot? Can you spit out the dirt you have on RNA? He needs to be punished for being a weeb, damn. You took the veg off your burger except for the lettuce. Let me guess, you added salt and pepper for the... He asked if I'm taking vegetables off my burger. No, they come on the side. And it was like the cheese is like melted to the burger. I don't feel like prying it apart and putting it on. Is having AC an uncommon thing in some places? Maybe. No, not in any place I've ever been though. I don't think speaking quicker is any indication of intelligence. I don't know. I think it's just a practice skill. Like people, I don't think it's because like my mind is so intelligent that I'm able to utter words at such an accelerated rate. Like I don't think it's like that. I think it's more just like I talk a lot. You know, you practice it. I hate when people stop using articles when talking to someone foreign. I guess there's like two types of English speakers. When I'm talking to somebody foreign, I usually try to just use like nouns or keywords. I don't know, I feel like speaking in complete or full sentences sometimes gets more complicated. If they're a little bit more familiar with English, then you can speak in complete sentences, but maybe speaking complete sentences very slowly would be better. I'm not sure. Alright, is my stream like super fucked? Maybe I should cut it if it's lagging too much. 20 VODs feels bad, man. Talk as fast as you can to give us a sample. Pretty sure that's bullshit. Or show your face instead of the wall in front of us. I'll see you dudes later, be careful.